Hey, I'm Nichola.
Hi, I'm here.
And we are
MKH. My Korean husband.
That's you.
Me.
So, being a parent, we are parents of a 2-year-old. And sort of almost immediately from when we brought him home, we realized...
We brought him home?
Brought, no. The English as in like bring him home.
I know. It sounds like
paid.
Bought him, yeah.
Well, I mean, we did do IVF, so we did pay. We did pay $5,000 for it.
I pay for you.
I pay for you, son. Well, already that is something that people can criticize us about, right? The way we were joking then. So very soon after you have a baby, you realize that as a parent, you get criticized about everything. Just everything.
Everything. If the weather is too hot.
It's too hot for your baby, why are you outside?
It's too cold.
Chua, why?
You can't win.
I especially, like now, it doesn't bother me as much, but I remember those early days of being a parent, because you're a new parent. It is stressful. You're not getting enough sleep. You're already worried that your baby's going to die or something like that.
And then you are cranky all the time.
And then you just have people criticize everything you do or give you advice, but like you don't want that advice. So it's not just in person as well. Usually the harshest criticism comes from people online, and especially celebrity parents. They'll post a picture that you think there is nothing wrong with that picture, right? And then you see the comments and you'll be like, wow, people found something wrong. And the reason why I thought I would do this video, I wanted to make it fun, but something recently sort of just sparked my mind, or maybe I can make something fun from this, because I posted a video and I really wanted to show the sort of bilingual environment that our son, Yul, is in. So he was speaking to me in Korean and I was speaking to him in English, and it was just a funny situation. So I will show that video now. Don't do it on the chair, okay? Huh? Don't do it on the chair. No, Mummy said no. Mummy said no. You want me to go? Mummy's going to go out here. Are you going to draw on the chair? No, Mummy's not going to leave so you can draw on the chair. Okay, Mummy's going to go here. What are you going to do? So he was saying Omma ga, which is Omma, go away, I want to do something naughty, and he'd got into my lipstick like that, which is something that kids do. And there was a really positive reaction to this. People thought it was very funny. But let me just read this comment out. This gives me major anxiety. Why the F don't you take the risky item away from your child, put it away in a place where only adults can access it, clean his face from all the chemicals, and move on? You want to be modern? You want to make us know that you let him touch your makeup? Because you shouldn't. Disgusting. And you know, just to sort of see what other people's reaction to this, I did post this comment on Twitter, and a lot of people were like, I bet she doesn't have kids. There's chemicals in everything, must not have children. So I felt sort of a little bit backed up about that. But I thought, what is the mindset of somebody that goes on and criticizes a parent like that? And like these people said, I think they usually don't have kids, right?
I mean, you see the profile photo, it looks like...
It's a K-pop.
Like teenager.
Teenager, right. So they probably
What are you doing now?
So like people mentioned on Twitter, it's usually people that don't have children. Have you heard of the saying that the best parents are people that don't have kids yet?
Because they know everything.
They know everything. And then you have kids and you're like, wow, this is really hard. I'm not as good parent as I thought I would be. I'm trying my best. I'm tired. I'm stressed. Kids are really hard. Every day I feel like I'm negotiating with a terrorist to get my toddler, get his clothes on, get him out the door for daycare. I'm so thankful for daycare. Oh, that's something else people can criticize me about. And then like in the evening, trying to get him to eat dinner, trying to get him into bed. It's just like constant terrorist negotiation. Mothers should be the ones that are negotiating with terrorists. every day is training for this. But to get us into the mindset of people that do criticize parents, whether they're celebrity parents or YouTubers or just, other friends or something, let's try it ourselves. Let's look at our own Instagram feed and see how we can criticize ourselves. Okay, which photo do you want to criticize first? Oh, Okay, do you want to start? How would you criticize yourself?
This is really dangerous. He's in the car by himself.
He's on the road where anybody could run you over. It doesn't matter. This is like countryside road where there's like no cars at all.
How dare you?
How dare... Oh, the second one's food there. The second photo is food.
And why he's riding Japanese car?
Is that a Japanese one? You're in
Audi.
Korea. You're in Korea.
How dare you?
You should have a Korean car like this. He doesn't have gloves on in this picture. It's obviously winter.
It's winter.
It's winter and he's got a big coat on.
And he doesn't have a mask.
And he doesn't have a mask on either, so his face is going
that's
to
so
be cold.
dangerous.
Terrible parents, terrible. Okay, I'll pick one now. Okay, this one is in Australia and he's under a tree. Sadly, this tree's probably not like this anymore because the bushfires came through here after we left. And you can see our video about the bushfires. That's a whole other way to criticize us. We were stuck in the bushfires with a 2-year-old. Terrible parents we are.
We shouldn't go there.
Why did you go there? Okay, so just looking at him, how dare you? He does not have pants on. Your child is outside without pants on. And look, his hair is in his eyes. He needs a haircut.
Insects will, bite him.
There are so many dangerous and snakes and spiders in Australia, and you let your child go into the bushland like that.
That's abuse.
Terrible parent.
Child abuse.
Terrible parent.
Oh my god. If the tree just fell down?
What if the tree fell on him? How dare you take him to any trees anywhere? Don't you know how dangerous that can be?
So bad.
Okay, you want to pick one?
There are so many.
There's so many things we can criticize.
Kangaroos. Oh my god. Didn't you know that? Like, kangaroo is really dangerous animals?
I heard one kangaroo killed 100 people in 2 minutes.
This is crazy.
You let your kid go near the kangaroos?
We'll kick him.
Oh no.
Actually, I got so many
This is one that we do get.
comments
Yeah.
because you was quite close to
the
kangaroos.
So kangaroos are not
And
really
then
that
who's their
dangerous.
parents? They are just laughing and taking photos. Terrible parents.
People never know the context of things. These are very placid kangaroos that live with people in this small coastal town. They're used to people. They're not... And the other thing is there's different species of kangaroos. It's not like we're in the desert with the giant red kangaroo that are aggressive. And the difference is there's times of the year when males are in mating season and they're aggressive or territorial or that type of thing. I did zookeeping. I'm judging the situation that these kangaroos find. You go to Taronga Zoo or you go to the wildlife parks, you walk in with the kangaroos. Experts are it's fine for you to walk in with these wallabies and kangaroos. It's fine. I was the expert in the situation judging this. Okay, this is one where he is on the coastline and there's dinosaur footprints. How dare you take your child to dinosaur footprints? What if dinosaurs came back? This is obviously where dinosaurs were. What if a brachiosaurus came and stepped on your child like this? What if that happened? What an awful parent you are.
It was terrible.
I mean, I could say, he's near the water. What if he wandered off into the water and fell into the water? What if there was sea creatures that are poisonous or venomous or dangerous or something, and he's putting his hands in the water and the footprints? Terrible. Okay, I mean, there's too many things that we can criticize ourselves about. Have a look through.
Kimchi!
Oh, this one, he's making kimchi at daycare. Okay, technically this wasn't us. This was his daycare teachers.
Yeah, but look at this, what he's doing. He's making kimchi. He's only 2 years old and he's working.
In Korea, they force their children
They didn't
to make...
pay him.
Did you know that all kimchi in Korea is made by 2-year-olds, slave labor in daycare, and it's spicy and it burns their hands
We need
and
a
their
fair
eyes.
trade, and it's spicy. You know what? And they eat with, they make the kimchi and then they eat.
The only thing kids eat at Korean daycare is kimchi. That's
Which
how
they
awful.
made. Sad.
Okay, this one, Yule is painting outside. Oh, he is near a road. I can see a road behind him. That is so dangerous. And painting is messy. And there could be chemicals in paint. Don't you know that? And that gets on his skin and he will die.
He has a two.
He could stab himself in the eye with
God.
those. He could just go like this and then he wouldn't have eyes anymore.
And we're just watching
We're
him
just
and
watching
then
him
taking
doing
photo.
that.
That's so bad.
Awful
Who's their
parent.
parents?
Who's their parents?
This is so scary because he's never like 90s of the building with triceratops.
What if the window cracked and broke and he fell?
Then everyone dies.
Also, he's on like the glass bottom thing, the glass floor, right?
Yeah.
So what if he is traumatized for life because his parents put him on that glass floor and then he looks down and he sees the height and then he's just has psychological problems his whole life.
Terrible parents, terrible. Actually, he went there.
Yes, he didn't care.
Why you made your son look like a daughter?
He is going to have gender. He might end up being one of those trans people because he thinks he's a woman because you put his hair in pigtails. Just disclaimer, we are not transphobic at all. We're making fun of transphobic people.
What if, this noodle choke him and then he just can't
And he
breathe?
has chopsticks in his hand. Oh my gosh. And that is a beef soup. How dare you feed meat to your child?
Yeah, should it be vegan?
Vegan. It should be vegan, organic, everything like that. There's so many on here. Like, we'll probably do like one more. Okay, do you want to do this one? Because he was actually I think you got criticism. I don't think I got criticism on this one. Maybe you did from Koreans.
Yeah, because he was with a dog. Tiny dog, which it was smaller than you.
This dog, it's actually Amber's dog, is one of the best behaved dogs like I've ever seen. And also I'm trained in companion animal stuff as well, so I'm judging the situation. But what did people say?
If the dog attacked the baby will, die.
Die. The baby will die. How dare you have
Where's
your
the
child
parents?
anywhere near any animal at all? It's not like people and animals have
So
lived
baby
together
shouldn't
for
go
years.
anywhere. Should stay in the incubator and then have the best food and then no touching anyone.
Oh, I'm actually exhausted. I just don't have any more fake anger to talk about. It must be exhausting for these people going from one person's to another Instagram and finding fault in everything they do and not understanding that most parents are doing their best. We're trying our best and maybe that's not good enough all the time, but we love our children and we're doing our best. And I think the majority of people understand that. It's just that you have these comments. It's hard not to take things really, really personally when somebody is saying you're a bad parent and your child is having a bad experience or a bad life because of you. And like we said, there's probably people that don't have kids. I find most parents are supportive of each other and understand.
I think they will have a bad experience because of someone like you.
Yes, that's right. Also, I think these type of people, the person in that original comment that was talking gives me anxiety. Well, if you do have kids, you're going to need to deal with that type of thing because there's so many anxiety things with being a parent and it's something you've got to work on to get under control. Otherwise, you're going to be the most stressed out parent. If you get stressed out because a kid picked up some lipstick and was playing with it, I got some bad news for you of how many things kids do that will scare you or freak you out, or things they will put in their mouth. Like a lipstick, I'm that's fine. Usually the other things he's tried to put in his mouth. If you are a parent, what things has your kid tried to put in their mouth? Let us know in the comment sections. Let it all out and let's try and be kinder and more understanding of people and not jump to conclusions and remember that there's context around everything as well. There's context around videos and there's context around photos as well.
Yeah, and also I want to say that parents are great, right? So, and it's really hard to, always being good parents. So when you feel really angry or tired or upset or because of your kids, I think what I do is I just go back and check the photo when he was born.
When he was a baby and
he
helpless.
was, you know, like how much I was happy.
Yeah.
Then I feel sorry, and then you know.
That's
want
when
to hug
he's
him.
being a very like outgoing 2-year-old and pushing the boundaries. Go back to see when he was a little baby in the NICU. He was
So I think
premature.
yeah, they will help you.
Just. We are super busy these days. Hugh is rushing off to you got 4 meetings?
Yeah.
4 meetings today, and you're a bit under the weather, you're not feeling great. It is not the certain virus that is going around. Don't worry, Korea actually doesn't even have that many cases at the moment. Subscribe to us if you would like to and you haven't already. And you can follow our Instagram where you can see photos and hopefully not criticize everything that we do. And we have other social media and we have the blog. I am going to be working on some new comics soon. So some new comics will be coming soon. And anything else?
Follow all the social media.
That's what I said.
Facebook,
You sound like
Twitter.
a robot. Okay.
I'm AI.
Okay, bye-bye. We are tired parents. Bye-bye.